Illinois location summons the team.
And we're here. Part of this one.
A new researcher joins on this endeavor.
Okay there, so ready for, well, your first case.
Yeah.
The shadow case.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm one of Eric's friends. We met online and found out he loves the paranormal, and his team has an opening for evidence analysts.
It's probably the first time since chapter 2 that we've had a majority of the team, as in almost everybody, vote no on a case. It's a shame we won't be able to meet really anyone else on the team tonight, as all the votes were no, either prior engagements, Halloween-related festivities, or whatever. It's a music store, so it'll be a business, so first business in a while also.
Square Music Company, we're here in Macomb, Illinois. We do have a store in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and also Quincy, Illinois.
Let's try it out for evidence analyst, so this will actually be his first great case. It'll be a good training thing for him.
Right on.
So, hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Good to see you.
Good, nice to
I'm
meet you.
Noel.
Yeah?
I hope one of us gets possessed for you.
Yeah.
16 steps.
It's easy to creep yourself out now.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
You guys watch your head going through here because there's a beam that goes across here that you can crack your head on.
Oh, I see it.
And then this is basically directly out to the sidewalk and the street.
Oh, wow.
This is really neat.
So from here we'll go get equipment, bring it in, we'll figure out a good staging area.
Yeah, it's and there's a lot of very old equipment here too, so it's almost like walking back to the 20th century.
You're calling it quits a little early tonight. That's
Yep.
great to see you though again.
I wish you guys luck.
Yeah.
It's nice meeting you all.
You too. All right, we'll let you go. We'll take a break or vacate the area. I think that's a good idea right now anyway.
What does this music store reveal when all of the living souls leave the location?
You see the device right there with the light on it? Pass by that. A couple of horses I see. One is a light brown, white color to it. What's that noise? Alright, do a little music here.
Are the supernatural finding something to worry or music-loving spirits?
Yeah, so I enjoyed having the team out here and enjoyed meeting everybody. They did a pretty thorough job of everything. Thoroughly enjoyed it and enjoyed visiting with you all too. So we had a good time, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a little odd to say when you're looking for, you know, paranormal type of stuff. Yeah, we really had a good time.
And every
So, ready for, well, your first case.
Yeah.
The shadow case. It's a shame we won't be able to meet really anyone else on the team tonight, as all the votes were no, either prior engagements, Halloween-related festivities, or whatever. So this is our investigation here, Halloween weekend. Be a fun one, be a light one. It's probably the first time since Chapter 2 that we've had a majority of the team, as in almost everybody, vote no on a case, so it's going to be a little lighter, but that's okay. This case is not necessarily a priority case or an emergency case or anything like that. It's a music store, so it'll be a business, so first business in a while also. Be more chillaxed environment, kind of have a little bit more fun, be a training mission also for our new trainee to be evidence analyst, Zach.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm one of Eric's friends. We met online and found out he loves the paranormal, and his team has an opening for evidence analysts. And I never had any experience doing this, but it's very interesting and exciting. So I'm excited to see how it all works out from beginning to end, and learning a lot along the way too.
And it's a bit of a drive too, and we've had a lot of events already, cases and stuff in the last 2 months or so. So this one will be nice. It'll be a good experience to get you started out, as of course with the departure of Jarrett, we have evidence analyst that needs to be fulfilled, and it's a very important, good role to have. Rewarding, I should say, because we're the first on the front lines to discover. It's like, oh, we caught that. That's all. We have that before anybody else sees it, so it's kind of cool.
And I watched a lot of movies. I grew up on movies, watching Ghostbusters and anything paranormal or spooky related. My latest series I love is Stranger Things, hence my shirt. And I'm a very open mind. I love learning new things. So
Don't know how long we'll go there. Adam, the owner of the store, has been great to work with so far, and it'd be nice to see if we do find anything. He seems to be open. There's not exactly he's not calling us in to help because it's out of control or anything like that. He doesn't even know if there's really anything there. So we have on this case here just some very brief briefing here. Square Music Company in Macomb. So it's business. We don't do very many of these. We do private residentials, make up probably over 90% of what we do for cases, but it's nice to do business every once in a while. It was formerly known as the Rings Building. It was a department store. It was a social club. Bowling alley was directly above it. Circa about 1930s, 1940s is kind of a guesstimate on that from what the client said. Unknown what was there prior, so we don't know what building or what was on the land before that. Adam has rented it since 2019. Before it was a Hope thrift store. Before that it was an office supply store. This is a non-typical case, as it is not a priority case. No known stories of remembered activity by Adam or secondhand anecdotal statements. So we engage in the unknown even more so, since very little to no prior reports to go off of to help prepare for. Preparing for anything then is what we should do. Mostly this is a training mission, of course, proposed evidence analyst Zach, and communication mission for any spirits that might be present who didn't have a voice before. And there could be something there lingering, we don't know. That might have, the voice heard and no one quite like us who gives a chance to be heard. Again, team participation is kind of low on this one. Like I just said, a little light on that, but that's okay. Client Adam, we will meet him there at the location. And with that, we'll keep going.
And we're here. Pardon this one.
we came tonight, and we're at Square Music in Macomb, and it's a very old place, but it's It's very interesting to look at. The store is very long. Push. Hello.
All right, how are you?
Hanging in there.
Yeah. So, Adam, this is Zach. He has not been here yet. He's trying out for evidence analyst, so this will actually be his first case. It'll be a good
Cool.
training thing for him.
Right on.
So, hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Good to see you.
Good. Nice to
I'm
see you
Noel.
again. Yeah.
I hope one of us gets possessed for you.
Yeah.
I was telling him earlier, it's like the town square looks so much like downtown Hawkins and Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
It's the same shape and everything. Even the courthouse is
Square.
like the library.
Yeah.
So we wonder if he had Eddie Munson's guitar here.
I don't know. I got some metal guitars here though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, come on in, make yourself at home.
Okay.
If
Hey, it
you
says
need more lights
Thrasher.
on, we can turn them on.
Okay. Probably for the setup. But usually what we'll do is kind of like a little tour, especially since he hadn't seen it and not familiar with it. And get kind of a walkthrough and then any personal experiences anyone's had. And then we'll stop there, bring in equipment, and we'll start setting up in certain areas.
This is my dad Noel too, so
Yep.
he wanted to come see what this is all about.
It's kind of hoping he was be here. We talked a little bit about some areas, and he's the guy to ask about that bridge. You're trying to find.
the train bridge or something that's like abandoned or something.
Show us and do a walk through the down lower level.
There's a little path. But these are the stairs that go up there.
Okay.
Checking that out.
Yeah.
A little balcony.
The ceiling's pretty low.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of emo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hawkins downtown's about that size. This one's probably about twice as big.
That's safe. Okay.
16 steps. Get up and down and up.
Remember, watch where you step. You see the dead roaches.
Yeah.
They did spray the building, so it's.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes, so. You've been down here once.
Yeah. The tiny stairs are really cool.
There's a dead bird.
Dead bird.
Wow.
Get
I've
that
never
on
seen
there.
that.
A dead bird.
Whoops. Rest in peace, little birdie.
Yeah.
There's the bath.
There's the bathroom.
Yeah.
Don't use this.
Don't use that one.
And these stairs, at one point probably had another section of those stairs, but they've since blocked it off.
Yeah.
And we're about halfway through the storm stairs.
Oh, nice.
So there's another full 60 feet or so
Yeah.
toward the sidewalk.
It's neat to see a real basement again. In the south, they don't have.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah.
And then this is just another bathroom here, but we don't use it. It's not really.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
If it gets too dark, you switch to night shot on there too.
There's
Oh, yeah.
lights.
Button somewhere. Button.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's the bathrooms.
That's the bathroom there.
Toggle it off in here.
Yeah.
This is kind of where a lot of things happen down here that you noticed.
Any heebie-jeebies or anything out there? You or anyone else's?
I personally don't have any. You know, I wish I had a good story for you, but yeah. You guys watch your head going through here because there's a beam that goes across here that you can crack your head onto.
Oh, I see it.
And then this is basically directly out to the sidewalk and the street.
Oh, wow. Dr. Spiderweb.
Yeah. Just this maze of.
And then around to your left, there's a really old oil
The
heater,
old oil tanks.
oil boiler.
Yeah.
Tank. Oil tank.
Yeah.
And they would have had to, that got built in here, like,
Oh yeah.
there's no getting that
That
out.
was like the ones at my old house before I moved to locally. Back in Iowa, they had it was smaller, but there were still two of them
Yeah.
there, and we think they built. You know, they were in there and built the rest of the house around.
There are filler tubes outside on the sidewalk. The truck would pull up and they would fill it from the outside.
Yeah. And I peered in one of the openings at the top, and there's still like sludge and oil like shiny at the bottom.
There's spiderwebs coming down.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of those.
And there's the new heaters, so.
Oh, neat. Like a cavern down here.
Yeah.
Definitely
a good storm shelter type thing.
Right.
You can see too, like this is the storm drain.
On the gutters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this building actually is connected to the building next door.
Okay.
There's
So that
that.
connects to their basement.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is like a common escape area, I guess.
Well, originally the building was both stores were one store.
Right. That would make sense.
It was called Rings Department.
No smoking.
Don't worry, I left my smokes in the car.
Okay.
I was smoking by order.
Yeah.
It's heavy duty.
It's kind of the general rundown. Then do the setup. We'll go grab our equipment here.
We can
Sessions.
talk upstairs real quick too if you want.
Yeah, we can look up at because actually I had not been up on the upper level.
It's kind of neat because there's some. It's all big cabinet doors.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But the cabinet doors open up to the street.
Okay.
And there's just a piece of metal out there that's like a sign. It's out of the way.
Yeah. Nice. It's a good place for a camera. It covers like the store.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
One of our cameras.
Let me ask him. There's another light switch down there. Oh, wait, it's in the fuse box.
Maybe there was an office up here at one time.
I think this is where they actually did the checkout.
Really?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Up here? He just goes to the street here.
Yeah, like these.
Huh.
Might need a flashlight, but get out of the way.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of neat.
Interesting.
Was this like a stairway to get into here at one time? Or? Probably.
You asked if there was a stairway, or did you see?
Oh,
a stairway?
like you said, or is that just a window that looks out to the street?
Yeah, on that side there's a big metal sign that goes across.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's the back of the metal sign.
Yeah, because you have another
Yeah.
door this way downstairs, right? Okay.
That piano pretty in tune, or is it out?
It's not too bad.
Okay. You know me, I thought about doing a musical part, and anytime chance I get, because it's universal language, human spirit. Maybe I'll do a little something on that later.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. Because not many teams, I think more should do that, but not many teams that bring music as part of their atmospheric, you know, whatever they do, because like I said, it is a universal language, and we've gotten activity and stuff
Sound waves,
when we've done it.
frequencies.
Right.
It's more than just music.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Here, maybe that table would be good for
You want more lights on in here? Because we can light it up.
Just, yeah, for the initial setup, I wouldn't mind having these ones on.
Okay.
And that's about it, and then we'll do lights out when we actually start. But,
Right. Because it has to
Okay.
be dark, right? For that. Sort of.
prefer it only, and again, the main reason for this is theories and stuff too, but a lot of shadows and stuff that you see are flooded out by light. You wouldn't see them naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our IR equipment, which sees in a little bit different spectrum than visible light, and sometimes they show up there. Just like full spectrum, if you use UV, and then it shows more spectrum of light that you wouldn't just see on like this regular, like visible spectrum that this camera runs on. So
Okay.
that's mostly why. I know Hollywood will do it because it adds to the ambience, so ooh, but it's, yeah, more to it than that. So upon arrival, went ahead and did a quick tour there. I caught up with Adam and showed us some areas, even the upper level, which the last 2 times I've been here and had not seen, so it was even new to me. But it was nice to give Zach a tour around too, to kind of see the places that give us an idea where we want to set up equipment. Again, going in kind of blind with this, as in not any reports and stuff to go off of, which a lot of times we'll have with previous clients. So this is just kind of a checking out and see kind of thing. Figure out voices of our unseen friends, as we call it, that might want to be heard that never had a chance to because they haven't ran into people like us that give them a chance to do that. So when we're looking here, you're looking for, of course, we're going to need this. That'll be one of the cameras we'll have on the tripod, one of the mobile DVRs. So I'll take that out. K2 meter we can use when we're actually ready for a session. Remember, I have 2 of these. That's another form of an EMF meter.
Yeah, I've seen those on YouTube.
They're
so.
overused by a lot of people now.
Shane Dawson.
Oh, of course he does. Here's an EM pump, which don't normally do some of these. Depending on if you're sensitive to EMF and stuff, it can bother you. Turn it on.
I don't know if that.
Yeah, he's like, oh. Yeah. It basically is a feed. It gives extra energy and stuff to something to manifest.
It's just a funky sound.
Yeah, it sounded like electricity just.
It's a Tesla coil.
Yeah, Tesla coil. This way or this? Yep, the bell. Yep, exactly. The bell Velcro facing the camera. There you go.
Right here, right?
Yeah. And generally, this will also be facing with the light facing the camera, just like that. This doesn't matter because you can see it. Eager to see what happens, and just kind of a fun, laid-back thing. Not as heavy as a lot of our cases that we have with families and stuff in their homes. It's a good Halloween weekend one. Just get out, just have a little bit of fun, and see what we can find. Also, still doing our job though, for being professional. It'd be nice to train Zach on this and see what we find out. Alright, so I wanted to say thank you for letting us come in and explore this place and see what, unseen friends might have or not have.
Yeah, you bet.
It's always good. And generally after this point, around a 30 to 45 day turnaround time for review of evidence. You're local, so we'll probably just come back and do a formal sit down thing if we do find anything.
Okay.
A lot of the other clients we've done it through, Messenger or something, cyber, like just because distance and stuff.
Video
But,
call. Or,
yeah.
You
So
come right in here. So.
yeah, that'll work great. So you're calling it quits a little early tonight. That's
Yep.
great to see you though again.
I wish you guys luck.
Yeah.
And it's nice meeting you all.
You too. Yeah. So take care. Thanks again, man.
Yeah, Eric.
And take a break or vacate the area. I think that's a good idea right now. Anyway, get us some food. Take a break. If you take them home during the same time, then theoretically no one should be in here now.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. So you could just set it down on the floor, it doesn't matter where. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is where we normally can announce ourselves. This is how we start a session generally. So it'd be like, just treat them like it's someone without a body, as we would say. Someone not here. So, hello, we come in peace. Just wanting to see if anyone is down here who might want to say anything or have any kind of message. Don't know how long you might have been here, if you are here with us.
Oh, it was a very interesting night. I got to see how a lot of the equipment works, how to set it up, how to play with it. My favorite's the little monster truck, Spirit Interceptor, because it kind of goes ahead of us where if anyone is shy, they can kind of interact without us being there.
Hello down there. Is there anybody who wishes to communicate with us?
Zach moving his fingers. Was that you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing too. You self-slate yourself. You make a noise, burp, belch, fart, whatever. You just gotta say, that was me. And you talk in a normal voice like you can. You don't. People sometimes it's a psychological thing. Lights will go out and they start whispering. They talk, start going down. You don't want to do that because it makes it harder to tell the difference between EVP and. Do you like any kind of music? This is a music store now. The silence, kind of recollect and get our ears used to the silence again. It's good to see Zach learning and hands-on with it. He's more of a hands-on learner too, so this was really just the rundown to expose him to the stuff. I know at free will, then he's going to go back in, I'm sure, pull out the equipment and get, spend more time with it. So before the next case, if he decides it's something he wishes to pursue further with us, then he'll be more proficient at it then, I'm sure. He's going to probably just kind of do his own little homework and just for fun pulling out equipment on his downtime. I'm sure I can see him do that.
And I got to hear the different instruments of how they work, and how they speak as well, from sound to words to lights. And I kind of walked around to see if any of that would change the lights, the temperature, the sounds. And sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. Did you ever work here?
Temperature on this goes 70.5 to 70.3, fluctuating. Nothing substantial. We want to see multiple degrees. When you see temperature drops or rises, we want to see it go, like, if it's from 70, we want to see it drop down, You drop it down to 66, something like that. If it just dips down for no explanation, then that's something that could be a cold spot. Keeping in mind body temperature, if we're all hovering around in a room too, temperature might start rising. That's nothing paranormal. It's just, that happens.
Yeah. So does it mean there's multiple because it's a mini?
Mm-hmm. It can. It's rare, let's just say, I've been to a place where it's just one. It could be like, remember the case profiles I was telling you about? Mm-hmm. Intelligent dominant, where there's a main one, but then there's still other little ones. Alright, so we'll go around the corner. See if I can drive this thing up.
Ooh, oh, watch out.
I did that.
Ooh, I'm good. You okay?
Yeah. I knew one of us was going to.
I thought it was gonna be me, honestly.
Okay, I'm back this up. Okay, now we're back here. And if anyone wishes to say anything for us, we're here. You can talk to us now. While we're here, might not always get this opportunity.
We just seem to get up to the orange lights at night, which is like medium activity, I guess. So, but and the temperature kind of steadily rose from like 68 towards 75 over the course of the night. But it could have been our body heat moving around. It's blinking orange.
That went off. We'll find a different spot. We'll call it a dead zone. Try to make sure it's not straight MF.
Still blinking orange a little bit.
Okay.
Not as much though, but it's blinking orange right now. Temperature's still 70.3.
But the one with the temperature is not going off?
Now it's still 0.
Okay.
Flickers orange every so often. It's not staying on.
Nothing specific too much, yeah. That's gotta be something mechanical, I think.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's coming from here.
Yeah.
Do you want me to walk down and see if it lights up more? Or?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna walk down and see if the lights light up more. Temperature's now 73.2.
Stomach.
Stomach.
What about the stomach?
Light stayed green the entire time I walked down here.
Okay.
Just for the record. But temperature is higher, 74.1 even here. Now it's flickering orange. It's right here.
So it's got to be something just kind of over here anyway. Raise it up to that light above you. Electrical level.
It'll be all this right here.
Yeah, it's bleeding a little bit there.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, it could be.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
Twist.
Scanning. AM.
Got some orange right here.
Should you give us your name?
Heard something.
Something female right there. Should listen to that better. Can you tell us your name again, please? What is that noise? Did you make a noise?
Yeah, with that.
No. It sounded like. For audio, I have to listen back. It sounded so much closer than just somebody. Because what's on the other side of this direct wall here?
On the other side of the wall.
Yeah. Is there a street or a sidewalk nearby?
There's another building there.
Another building.
It's a neighbor.
It's a bank.
Okay, we'll go up. Almost. Yeah, we're almost ready to go up. Alright, we'll do a little session upstairs on the main floor.
Where is he?
Good angle. Have that there. I'll just park it there. Well, we're here again. Last chance here. We're gonna do music here in a second, but we need to see if there's anyone first who wants to say anything before we do. If you're shy or bashful, I've got a little bit of that spiritually. But it definitely got feminine is like the main only thing I picked up here. There's a female or young girl present. If you like to step forward and do some music here, that helps give you energy to manifest, to be able to say something or trigger one of these devices that we have. see if I can do the human obelisk. This is one of the tricks. You might be seeing me do the human dowsing rod thing on some of my things.
Mm-hmm.
He saw me do it live with the last one. Well, this one's more or less not using the arms to do the dowsing rod aspect, but it's just to pick up on, like, clear out my mind. Just pick up, see if there's anything that floods it that seems random, and I say it out loud. So I go in a little meditative state here. Again, only give permission to give me images, thoughts, things that maybe want to pass along, but that's it. Not any control over body or anything like that. So, flush everything out, get meditative. This is where I imagine the white light, Zach. Sometimes it helps.
More voices outside.
So a quick glimpse of maybe like a prairie farmstead, seeing one of those, specifically like one of those iron wagon wheels leaned up against a wooden fence. The upper right hand corner of it's an older paper, so I guess that's my confirmation that it's older. It is around the early 1900s. Because it's that kind of yellowish, it's not like lined paper today you get at the store. Kerosene light real quick, so okay. It's all the same wavelength, nothing beyond that. So thank you for that, but I'll stop with that right now because I don't want to strain too much. I feel like you're drawing at straws if you're trying too hard. So that was the same thing. Cool though. I just don't know which one of you. Definitely a female presence keeps coming through. I would say one of the only things that kind of came through was a female presence, younger, perhaps around 16, 17, in teens, that kind of thing. Some of the voices that came through sounded like that too, which we'll go through the evidence and see if we can find those areas that we heard what sounded like female vocals coming through.
And we had an indication that they possibly like music too. And we later played piano, a couple songs, one a little darker, one a little more beautiful.
All right, do a little music here. We'll wrap that up with that. So if you like some piano, do that for you a little bit here. Let's see which one. See how we do more Halloween type theme for.
I'm going to do this in the night shocks. I can't see.
The reverb pedal work good? Yeah.
Yeah, some AC/DC.
Yeah. Oops, let me go higher. Have that. It's good for the ambience.
Reminds me of the library scene in Ghostbusters.
Yeah. I'll do something that might actually draw something in and not.
Play Freebird.
Yeah.
That was our class song.
Yeah. Buzz. All right.
No words.
No words, nothing.
Play Heart and Soul.
Yeah. We used to do the Titanic. It's been a while, so the heart will go on.
Yeah.
Maybe you've given us some kind of a sign already. We have not seen more yet because we haven't reviewed our findings, and maybe you have voices on our recorders. Because that's very likely. We've had cases like that too, where we don't have a lot of personal experience at the case, but we find stuff that's like, wow, when we're reviewing it later.
Mm-hmm.
It happens sometimes. But with a place like this, where it's not known to necessarily be, haunted or really active per se, it's keeping an open mind. We've had one case before it had absolutely no findings whatsoever. I think that was like the one or two ever.
Yeah.
Not ruling that out. This could potentially be like that too, but like I said, it's like an iceberg. You see so much at the top when you're there, and then a lot more still to go through after. Okay, well, thank you everyone for your time. We're shutting things down now.
Overall, I thought it was a very calm case. It was mostly chill, but we did get some words time to time and some lights, and it was fun to see those changes and try to interpret what they mean.
Overall, I got to do music too. Played piano a little bit. Beautiful tunes there at the end. Wrapped up. We have everything ready to load up now, and it'll be nice to be able to get home within 25 minutes and into my own bed. It's different. The last few cases have been long travels, so this one's definitely welcome. And good job, Zach.
Thank you.
All right, well, we had a good night. Thanks for staying up with us. It might have been later than you used to staying here, but
It's my pleasure.
it's good. So as you've seen you're with us through the whole thing. I mean, that's more or less how it goes. And if we find anything, of course, come back and do a review like you told out.
Right.
And it could be closer to maybe New Year's. I mean, I know no rush probably. We just have a lot going on. We have another case that we got to do evidence for. That is more priority because it's a home.
Sure.
But yeah, any questions or thoughts you want to say?
I love all your instruments. They're very beautiful. I do like they go back different time periods. Just by looking at them. So I'm sure whoever's here appreciates that too, because they're from an older time period.
Yeah.
So.
And speaking of older time period, you might have heard us a little bit talk about that, like the older days and stuff. I didn't know if any of that kind of resonated with you a little bit.
No, I really don't know. We don't know enough history here
Right.
to have any input on that.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. It was just interesting enough that he had validated, he kind of picked up something like that earlier, so it was two people, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
could be something.
He said he'd been here, a few decades, but but the time period we were seeing was the early 1900s. So.
Yeah,
So
and
just,
so whatever was here before that, and I
yeah,
just don't know yet. That's going to involve digging deeper.
yeah.
All of this part of the state was just flat prairie
Okay,
at the time,
yeah,
before the development came.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when the comb started, but I thought it
Do you
was
remember
like,
what year?
No, early 1800s,
Okay.
so
20s, 30s, somewhere
Okay,
in
1820s, 30s.
yeah, so it was here at that time, but it was probably very small.
there. I know it was well established when Lincoln was running for president,
Mm-hmm.
because he made some speeches here.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So other than that, a few things that we heard out loud that kind of seemed like there was that female voice and stuff like that. But review that and we'll figure that out and make sure it wasn't just us.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Well, thanks,
Nice to
sir.
meet you
Nice to
again.
see you again.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Hello. Hey.
Hi there.
Thanks again. Sorry for the delay. Maybe just the holidays, and we had a lot of personal stuff come up too. So, how's it been here? Anything notable or anything be paranormal or just exciting?
Nothing I can think of right now, but that doesn't mean I'm only here during the day, so.
Yeah.
That was nice having you guys out though. Had a lot of neat gear.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That was just that was a chunk of it, but yeah, we didn't bring everything, but it was still sizable amount.
Yeah, so I enjoyed having the team out here and enjoyed meeting everybody. They did a pretty thorough job of everything. We didn't find anything crazy, but again, we don't know if that's a thing or not, so.
All right. So, as you know, this Halloween night when we were here, came in and only had not really that many personal experiences. There was, I guess, psychically picked up on, remember it was like the countryside image of like the late 1800s that came up. And it was kind of funny because even Trevor was on production at that time. He saw something kind of like that. So it was an image of some form, but again, beyond that, we didn't really have anyone step forward in spirit and say, that was mine, or I'm trying to give you this, or whatnot. But did pick up briefly on female presence. But again, with it being so close here to others, we've ran into that. We're open up and we're seeing what's at one location, and like a beacon, you know, someone else who might have a message will come in.
I think we told you too, this building is attached to the other store, the bookstore next door. And our basements connect around, but this used to be all one building.
Yeah.
If you ever come again, we'll get in their basement too. Maybe a little broader.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have you back anytime that you want to come back out. And like I said, we could maybe get some of the other spaces in on it too. Do something a little broader. Maybe do an overnight too. I could give you access for a longer period of time.
So with that said, photos came back clean. The audio, just pure audio, came back clean. There was a few things that on the DVR cameras, and again, we had 3 of them. One was up here, one was downstairs, and the other one was also downstairs,
Kinda
back
around
by
the
the
corner.
tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a
So,
weird little hallway down there.
yeah. Nothing too substantial, but it was just enough I'll kind of show you, but it's wasn't anything that was like go home about really, but it's like so again, very faint kind of thing. Everything I'm showing you here now could easily be ripped apart as being because there was parties that night.
Sure.
Walking through, and someone might say, "Well, someone," because you could clearly hear, especially in the basement, voices.
Right, walking by outside or something. Yeah.
So that's kind of one of those things we're taking with a grain of salt.
But again, yeah, you guys are welcome to come back anytime. I was really enjoyed having you all here, and you did a great job in presenting. And
So, as I was talking to him, it gives the sound like the illusion of breathing. But in fact, because it's connected also to each time there's a footstep, someone was walking around up here. So you hear creak and then followed by, and then creak, and then so debunked his normal building sounds.
yeah,
Was how that
Creaky,
one
I
was.
guess.
Yeah. But it just kind of goes to show you how easy, especially from the time that sound distance away travels to where the mic is, and it sounds like that game of telephone. It's
when you
just-
explain it like that too, it helps make other things more valid. The fact that you can line up
yeah,
a noise and someone walking by or something like that.
Right.
That's
yeah,
such a
yeah.
The only thing strange about it was I can hear the sounds from upstairs, but the vibrating breathing seemed like it was a lot closer than upstairs. So that's why it was strange.
Gives it's an illusion sometimes. You gotta love acoustics.
Yeah. But it might just be an echo from upstairs.
Yeah.
Maybe. But it's just strange because it kind of matched, but it was very. It sounded a lot closer than what the floor would be sounding.
Yeah.
So.
Now, if it was formulated in a way where you heard the creaks of someone walking, and then the sound was "get out," then it would be like, okay, well, okay.
You have my attention.
That's not normal. Yeah, it's paranormal. So, but overall, nice little store here. This is kind of sums it up. So we have a 5-tier ranking scale. No activities, just kind of at our time. Of course, it was very short. We got set up and then we investigated for almost 3 hours. That was about it. So it was a very relatively short visit. So with that in mind, doesn't mean that there isn't other stuff that happens here. We're just visitors during that time frame.
Yeah.
There's low. Then low is more of the average for private residentials in certain businesses. And then there's moderate, high, and severe. When you get in the high and severe area, that's more violent hauntings or people not wanting to live in their homes things like that. So you're on the other side, so that's good.
I'm
So,
actually glad about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
These are pretty old buildings
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
It is a historical square. Like there's even signs around. This is a big Abraham Lincoln area.
Mhm.
So there's sites around here where there's plaques. But there's even a hotel over there. It used to be a hotel that they say
Right.
Abraham Lincoln stayed in
Okay.
at some point for
Yeah.
debates or something
Yeah.
like that. So there's some old stuff around here.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and it was a fairly short visit, so maybe more could be revealed. But based on this particular visit and lack of evidence findings, we give this location no activity at time of visit, which is the lowest on there. But we do thank you again, the Real Live Paranormal to explore for you and see what there was.
We'll definitely invite you back too. You could spend
Oh,
more
yeah.
time. We could coordinate with the bookstore and
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Well, that would be sweet.
they're a little bit more of a historian type than I am too, so they might be able to share even some stories that might be
Oh,
kind of
we love
interesting
them.
about
Yeah.
more about this and that than I am.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we love the history aspect of it. That's why we go with basing more on the science aspect, because even our little psychic vision thing that we had that wasn't enough to base anything on. So any hard facts that we get, that's why we like historical societies or anyone that has facts and stuff. Because urban legends are always great, but they're stories, you know. We always like to see.
I wish I even had an urban legend about this place. Or
Yeah.
something. I haven't heard any.
It's all right.
A lot of people come through, and people that have been in town forever, but they never walk in. Like, hey, I'm Bill.
Yeah.
90-year-old Bill comes in and says, "Oh well,
Yeah.
this place used to have weird people in the basement." Or
Yeah.
something.
That's anecdotes.
Yeah, and your vision, Eric, sounded more like, of like what the town was like 100 years ago.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, it didn't look the same.
Yeah, before all the buildings came here.
Yeah.
So.
Again, very thorough with the gear that you had. It was very neat to see all that stuff too. You really put in your time getting that all together and all. So really appreciate it and look forward to the next time. Pretty neat. Well, I enjoyed having you guys out. And like I said, come back anytime, get things set up.
Appreciate it.
Get you
Thanks
more
for
time.
having us.
You
Yeah.
bet, you bet.
Thank you.
Zach, nice to meet you too.
You too. Good to see you and hang out.
Yeah. We'll definitely take you up on that and try to schedule something else.
Sounds good.